2. Who cares?
I think the panel's lost their mind. Despite only leading for 2 minutes in an entire best of 3 so far, our panel's decided Talon are now going forward.
Dude, whatever. I'm on the train too. SCA, let's see it.
Hopium is at an all-time high. Did you guys watch the first 2 games?
You're not wrong.
Their collective lead, I think, is under 2 minutes.
You see, this is
all right.
Good. Everybody should have
bring him back down.
He's making sure that we don't get the caster curse going.
I got you covered. Don't worry, C.
Should note, by the way, that Coddle, for a very long time into the beginning of the draft, had Solar Bind chosen and then switched at the last second to recall, so did decide to take that one.
Yeah, of course. Solar Flare has become much more popular. The only time you would do recall is pretty much this. Using the recall, getting the second chakra, juicing up your Storm Spirit. That is the plan. But sorry, I said Solar Flare. Solar Bind is really, really broken, though, so it's sad to lose it.
What was it that you were saying right as we were getting out? We saw that Storm Spirit pick up, and what did you say?
I don't remember.
You said, in case of emergency.
Oh, yes, I did.
to open up the GPK Storm Spirit.
Yeah, this is the BB Team Classic. If they are going to lose, GPK is going out on Storm. And usually, they don't go out.
That's right.
He does an extremely good job on this hero. It is his go-to. It is the one that if I had GPK in my game, I would want him to be on. I think he performs the best on this hero under pressure. And with the early morph pick, they gave it a little bit of time to find the hero for GPK, and they felt comfortable going for it. So we'll see if he can carry through.
We will see.
Thank goodness you were listening.
No, I try sometimes, every now and then. Well, the other sort of standout hero, we've already talked about Monkey King a lot. We've seen it sometimes against Storm. Tends to do well. We'll see how Makoto is able to handle the pressure in this one. But the big change-up, of course, is also going to be adding in this Ancient Apparition. Just a direct answer to the Morphling, one of the best one-to-one counters in the game. But the problem often has been the laning stage for this AA hero. Maybe a little bit alleviated by the fact that you've got a Luna in lane now who's a little bit stronger than she used to be.
Yeah, I mean, we S triple plus status has been accredited to this Luna so far today. Has obviously looked pretty darn amazing in Game 1. It's been crushing in the last few series. We'll see. It's not the traditional AA. Typically when we try and salvage an AA game, we often get the Sven or the Chaos Knights. You can actually like try and stun and utilize the combo of Cold Feet, but we're not really there anymore. We got a lot of right-click damage. We got blood grenades.
Oh my god, and just like that, save going to go down, first blood. Drawn by Akashi, and what did the panel talk about?
Are they getting away with the AA?
I mean, they're maybe running away with it, the way that it's already started here. You got to be careful. And I mean, this is what the panel talked about in that long discussion of Luna versus Morph. Used to be a counter. Nowadays, she farms so quickly and gets off to such a good start, it might not be that counter anymore.
We've seen this just ridiculous burst damage that can come out later too, right? With these Lunas where they like blink in and eclipse too, and you have to be pretty cautious about those situations as a Morphling, so yeah, when does it feel good?
I'm not sure. Particularly because there are these other forms of lockdown, right? If Makoto's bouncing around the trees and manages to find Psycho off in the woods, he could just get blown up by, you know, an air and ice blast. It could all go down.
And right there you can see they're pressuring in on Toronto Tokyo to make sure that small camp stays body blocked there from Yokum. So this wave's going to come out a little bit here, and you know, level 2 still holding the point on Yokum. They know they have this threat to maybe kill Psycho if he messes up.
Spano starts to put some of that extra pressure on. We'll have to see if Hero, if you got a good creep, that could be pretty annoying to play with in the lane. I think like the Chain Lightning creep or something like that, maybe. The extra.
Before it was nerfed.
Well, yeah, but you got
10 more mana, Lyrical.
But that's what Coddle's for.
Yeah, these Doom lanes, you know, they're just not that great anymore. Devour takes a while before they even pick it up, so they don't have these abilities to work with. You've got this support Coddle, who just lost his circlet.
Oh no.
Save! You forgot your circlet! Ponyo just denied it on the ground.
Oh no. All right, they're tilted. Look out.
Cool your head. Cool your head.
It's fine. It's fine. He queued up another one. It's going to come out soon, surely. It's all fine, Trent. Well, that's not something that I think I've ever seen in a game of Dota before. Pro game of Dota.
Don't drop your items.
Well, 3 minutes in, and it looks like the Bracer going to be coming out in just a second for Miro. We'll see how he's able to do. So far, the lanes looking very even.
Yeah. Tank up a little bit there. This is a classic Game 3 elimination. You know, everyone's a little bit more calm in the laning stage, and one goes a little bit crazy. We haven't had any attempts down bottom with this like Mars plus Snapfire, which can generally be kind of aggressive. They're just trying to get their farm and make sure you don't throw in the lane. That's the plan.
Make sure that everything stays survivable here, because both teams, I mean, that's the thing, right, is that for Talon, you're looking for this timing around Luna's items that comes out maybe 25, somewhere in that area, minutes. And then for BB team, it feels like it's going to be later on when this Morphling actually comes online and gets a couple of items. And particularly considering how we've seen Nightfall play, he's tended to sort of be more willing to sit back, try and farm up, wait for the late game scenarios, and not try and get super active early.
TP out of fights to go hit creeps, you know, those sort of things so far here today. That's the plan. But ever since that kill, yeah, I mean, look at the positioning from Akashi. They just, I own this lane. That is the message here right now. Miro, seeing if maybe that's true or not, and decide, yep, no, never mind, yep, that's true. Okay.
Neither of them have any mana, though, which is a bit of a concern.
And that aggressive ward there, too, as you can see them running over, like just surviving the whole time, giving them all the information throughout this, knowing, you know, sometimes versus Coddle, you place this ward down because you just want to watch for the Illuminates and everything, but these days, these Coddles, they start with the Chakra and the Blinding Light. Like, you don't even have that threat.
Right. No, absolutely. Much less an opportunity there, as a couple of denies coming out across the board. Does have clarities on the courier coming to the two Talon heroes up top, so they can keep up that aggression. As Yoka makes the move over, scouted that there were some stacks. Toronto Tokyo going to keep them at bay.
Yeah, we're getting into 6 minutes here, so it's a Storm Spirit game. We're going to be watching the runes. Already some wards there. Probably some support rotations coming through as well, trying to get these power runes to enable your Storm. Give them a chance on these rotations.
And the big one, of course, is also going to be those Wisdom runes. Now the chase forward finds Toronto Tokyo onto him immediately. Has a Boundless when he comes out of there. The cookie connects. And just like that, Toronto Tokyo going to drop, saving the Boundless even on Makoto.
Yeah, the neutral camp helping out with quite the damage there as well. No deny, though, unfortunately for him. GBK is going to try up top, and he does get it. Amplify damage.
That's a big one. Getting lucky on the spawn.
Question is, can you rotate to a side lane and do anything, though? He's going to try and walk top. He's a little low on the mana.
Has the Coddle there, of course, which can help that out as they already try and whittle down the Luna a little bit.
Hey,
but
he's just walking back.
No, there's no way.
Might as well just go hit a stack. Yeah, just give me the Chakra.
Maybe they go on to mid, though? Yeah, zip forward, finds Makoto. TP coming from that Snapfire. Now the turn wants to hit, cookie away, backs out, stacks up, and the fourth one will do it. GBK now low on mana, so can't go for the two supports, but they got what they came for.
Just enough, too, with the raindrop coming back.
As the 7-minute mark is going to come in, and it looks like it should be a trade-off of one Wisdom rune apiece here, as all the supports came mid for that 6-minute rune. And a lot of stacks being built. My goodness.
Yeah, that's one thing they have been doing a lot of between the Shadow Demon previously up top, now down bottom here. That is a lot of creeps to work through.
Well, and it's something to consider, right? Is our Talon going to be able to come on in and contest these stacks? Because I feel like they have a lineup that can take them a little bit earlier, particularly the Ancients. But at the same time, BB team, you know, maybe they're going to be that much further forward protecting them. Although I guess maybe not. With GPK pairing together with Save, they're going to take these ones pretty quick.
Yeah, it's a nice use of the Keeper of the Light here. Don't have to go for the straight-up aggression. Just farm your way through.
Absolutely. And another round. And yeah, you can see the differential there, as it's going to be another one stacked up by Save.
Now, they might only have one camp stacked, sure. That's true on Town, but look at that net worth on the Luna and the Monkey. I mean, the lane's doing well. I mean, this Luna is huge. This is an AA-supported Luna, okay? You probably shouldn't be this rich. That's a good sign.
I mean, and that's the other thing, too, is, like, as much as GPK should, I feel like, have a pretty good game, there aren't that many, like, just immediate point-and-click stuns. The Morph and the AA getting off to a good start is a little bit concerning. Like, if AA is able to get a free path to 6, you're never going to feel safe in this game on Nightfall.
That's true, but I will also say that Toronto Tokyo is kind of going crazy right now. He is just waiting for Storm to come back. He's level 5.25 right now at almost 9 minutes. Like, he's going to have a 6 pretty fast. And you think about Makoto trying to play this game, if you get hit by that Shadow Demon ulti, that's a bad time.
Oh, yeah. No, it's fair. They're going to rotate through now, though. Luna comes through the gate. It's like immediately going to back away, recognizing that danger.
Yeah, this has been one of the big strong points of this Luna. Rotating
they see him.
through.
They see him. The nighttime. Oh! Yeah. Yeah, that hurts. That's a tough one.
Meanwhile,
right?
At least GPK is getting something done here. It is scanned out by the Dire, so they recognize what's happening. They're all in here, farming it up. But these Lunas rotating through the twin gates because from that 5 to 10 minute mark, you have the nighttime bonus. You want to move on through, see what's up.
Need to be wary. Slight lead could turn into a bigger lead as WS is just going to drop right on to Toronto Tokyo. There's a disruption for the moment, and Akashi has already used everything, as a matter of fact. GPK steps forward. They bring in Makoto, get some separation there. GPK low on mana, but already a Doom out onto the Mars. A trade of 1-for-1 as all 10 heroes came to the bottom lane.
Yeah, I don't think that Eclipse hit anyone.
No.
Between the disruption. Just completely dodged there. Oh, good defense there by BB team, but Akashi is right back at it into that top lane and farming away. So not too much disrupted here. Just a little bit of bonus for the Doom as they chuck that down. And the WS, who might be feeling a little bit more comfortable to make a play around this map, as he does have a free 100 seconds of no Doom.
Definitely a possibility. It's very tight amongst all of the cores in this game right now. Of course, the other ability that we didn't really get to see there get used is going to be the Mortimer's Kisses, which paired together with the Arena is going to be really nice as soon as Yoka manages to finish off that level 6.
Save also closing on 6 too, though, and we'll have that recall. So the potential to bring in the Morphling, or just obviously more likely trying to use the Storm just for the double inside of the same fight.
Right.
A couple of different opportunities there. They will finally finish off that tower, though. Akashi still comfortably farming up top here. Staying a little bit far back, though, as the Catapult hits the tower. Does not want to get jumped by the Storm. He's not sure where GPK is, but now he just took down the Watcher, so they probably know he's rotating up here. Or at least they know that's a threat, I should say.
Yeah, they're sitting multiple people behind him, though. And now with smoke up, they actually are willing to make this move themselves. GPK is set up mid.
So they could boundless into Ice Blast Kisses, but I don't think that's a kill.
No, it's not quite going to be enough. And instead, going to have to call off that movement. Miro also playing back behind the tower. You can tell BB is very much aware of what could be happening. They're farming up this Ancient stack for the moment. And as that smoke is going to wear off soon, it doesn't look like they're going to be able to make anything happen. This is a nice win here for
this
BB.
has been too successful for BB team. This is really the difference maker, is these stacks and the combination of utilizing just the Coddle and the Storm to farm it nonstop.
Yeah, and they're building more too. Like, look at this. Toronto Tokyo on the other side of the map. If Talon, I mean, again, the nice part about this is you've got a Luna that's free farming. That's what, at this point, 15 stacks that have been made to 2, but Luna is still right about even with Storm.
I mean, look at the sentries laid down by BB team on that bottom half of the map. Like, they are just ensuring that there's no vision in here, their camps aren't blocked, because this is the strat and the plan that they're going for right now.
And what did the panel say was the answer, right? If Luna and Morph get to the same farm levels at like that window when they want to fight, it's going to be Morphling ahead, but oftentimes that's not what happens. For Talon, it's happening because they haven't been able to find these kills.
It's on to Yokum.
And it does look like it's going to be a finish off there. GPK gets the last touch, manages to take him out. So yeah, it is going to be an issue.
Yeah, slowing down again here on the side of Talon. Despite getting those kisses, they can't really find a play to use it.
Another freaking stack, man. It's just non-stop.
And look at that play. Save starts the recall, then TP's up top to bring GPK. They're going to find Ponyo if he walks out.
Got to be careful with this. The movement. Recall.
He was so close to dying. One more step and he was gone.
Akashi will show on this. No, he's not going to show on that tower. Okay. He realizes what could happen. The economic game being done by BB is really, really strong. And, you know, we were sort of looking at the support duo and being like, Shadow Demon, Coddle, ugh, it doesn't look that great, but it's really good at stacking camps.
It's great if you get farmed.
Yeah.
Like, if there's no fighting early, you don't have to worry about anything, life's good. And yeah, these are two of the absolute best supports at stacking, and that's all they're doing. And you look at the side of Talon, you think like, oh, you got Monkey King, you got Mars. Like, you can invade, you have the Snapfire, but they're struggling to just keep up that momentum and try and play on the other side of the map. They have the Blink Dagger, though, on WS, though, so it's time to dial it up right now. Smokes as well, backing up GPK.
Illusion, Rune.
Oh, he wants
jumping.
it.
Not quite on the mark.
Wait, it's still gonna click.
Ice Blast going out, they'll cookie away, and jump forward. Miero finds him with the Doom. Already out. Do they have enough? Can they bring any of these heroes down? Trying to take him down. Disruption is out. As the Mortimer Kisses are going to land, they'll kill Miero for that Mars.
Now they're manning back up on GBK, but it's not quite enough to go in. Oh, or is it?
Makoto turned upon. Ponyo low on mana. And Talon reset the fight.
Psycho level 10 right now. So no points in the morph, though, so can't do any tricky plays. Back to farming they'll go. They lose the Doom. You lose your Mars. Pretty well even all around. A lot of gold going back over to Akashi, though, so that's going to help propel him towards the Manta.
Yeah. I mean, he's staying right there, slightly ahead of the morph in terms of farm, but the big items that are coming out are going to be about the same.
Now Ponyo getting into it as well, though, starting to stack up the Dire.
Yoakum has no fear. This guy's crazy, man. Just runs
Well, I mean, he's got the Seeds of Serenity, which, as far as I can tell, are broken.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not wrong.
How can you die?
I will say, like, now you've got Doom that's building into a Midas. I'm looking at these heroes, and it just feels like BB Team has a lot of very good scaling.
They have spent so much of their gold that they've gained on sentries.
Yeah.
On the raiding team. It's actually comical.
That's a good point.
They're just all over the map, protecting everything. Like, you would think that there would be some bigger items.
Makoto? They just find him and kill him. All right, that can't afford to happen if you're Talon. The recall, really valuable in terms of these movements. And it just doesn't feel like that. I mean, again, a much better game than the previous two games for Talon, but it still feels like it's leaning the BB way. At this point, they were down like 4,000 or 5,000, so who knows? Maybe it's fine.
Yeah, they're more comfortable behind, so even perhaps a little scary. Ooh, nice sentry here from Ponyo. Gets the OBS. It's GPK. Just does what he does best.
Oh, yeah.
Hits neutrals.
WS making the move up. And a smoke from the Coddle, as they'll pick up that Wisdom Rune now, finally. But 4 heroes up top.
Ponyo planting a crazy OBS. Gets away with it. Sentries first, checks the pillar. He's doing a lot of these really sneaky observer wards that are just, they don't give the best vision, but they're really unlikely to be dewarded, right?
Yeah. It does get some pretty good sort of rotations and where those movements would be coming from.
Oh, they need it for WS as well, because just Mars is the first jump
right.
in this game, right? Unless Makoto can get some really solid vision for you, it's kind of all on WS, so he needs something forward.
Well, nothing gained on that movement. They did get that good ward. We'll see if that can pay out for them later on. It's a 2,000 gold lead now for BB Team, as they are still sitting 3 up here top. Right. Mortimer's Kisses with Arena and Ice Blast will kill anybody.
Yep.
As long as there isn't a disruption.
That is the concern. Obviously, you got the Shadow Demon who, you know, maybe you can get some vision inside there, one way or the other. Try and get that save. And Saika does finally take a point in morph at level 13, so has the capabilities to make some plays, but has just been farming like a madman. No Vlads for him this game. He just went straight into the Manta and the Chrysalis.
And eyes towards that BK.
They are all mid right now. 4 heroes for Talon as they're watching GPK in the river. That's got to be tempting.
Oh, a misplay.
What? Did that miss?
He missed the Boundless Strike, yeah. Yeah, it was unfortunate. All right, GPK, what the hell are you doing?
I mean, full credit. He deserves it. I don't know.
Yeah. It was the change in elevation. That's what it was.
That's what it was. It gets me every time.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
High altitude spellcasting can be really hard.
5-5. And at this point, you can see gearing up for the later stages of this. BKB next online for Miero if he can finish that one off.
I mean, he could even just sell Midas right after this one and then go for it.
If they want to fight now, I mean, it is GPK's BKB timing, and speaking of which, he's going to jump out. Finds Yokum.
Oh, gets stunned.
Stun.
Can they turn?
Looking, waiting, spear connection. Oh, he has a BKB. He has a BKB, and he's going to use it to get out. But will he actually be able to escape? He's out of mana. He can't get to the low ground. There were so many ways that he could have lived, and he found the one where he didn't.
What just happened?
Oh, man. Oh, that's unfortunate. You know, I wonder if also, I mean, yeah, it's an unfortunate situation there. Talon.
Unfortunate? What? GBK, this is the emergency hero.
It's tough. The pressure starts to mount. Can you perform in those situations? And right now, Talon get a little bit of a sign of life. Because again, here's the thing. We're talking about these stacks. We're talking about farming up. We're talking about BB team getting everything they need. But when push comes to shove, you gotta also be able to execute in these fights.
You gotta click those spells.
And...
or BKBs.
That time it didn't happen. Scary stuff. Scary, scary stuff. He's back again, though.
Oh, I mean, there's still Arena here. He doesn't have his BKB for another 5 seconds, but he's going to stay nice and close before that becomes an issue.
Shield room for Yoko.
That's a finished Gleipnir? The item of Dota 2 right now?
It's very strong.
You know what's crazy is that this Monkey King doesn't have Arcane Boots Gleipnir like every other core.
Oh.
That's all right, that's revenge.
Yeah. Felt like he was going to be safe because of the shield rune, but of course Shadow Demon just purges that one right off. As Makoto.
Ulti down, Demonic Purge is down. Team, we can go. Makoto, I've opened up the door for you.
Already, they take down that mid tower. GPK looking, hunting, seeing if he can find anybody at all. But there is nobody home at the moment. 21-minute mark coming up now, and you can see Mars is kind of positioning. Oh, this is kind of bad. Mars is looking to steal the Wisdom Rune, and unfortunately, they have already placed a ward to catch him. So WS is in no man's land and going to get punished for this one.
This is a crazy play in a game where you're not losing by that much.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I mean, to be fair, that's also a really unusual ward at this point in a match.
I mean, they did it multiple times in the last 2 games. That might be a coach thing even. You know, Bullock just saw those plays and was like, guys, put a ward there. You'll catch him.
Oh, that is so painful. Like, that's your do-stuff hero.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying to build a BKB. I mean, if you have a BKB, I'm okay with that play. Because you probably get out. But, yeah, that's a tough one. So they're going to grab the Tormentor after that kill. And that's going to give the Shard over to Save. So now he has 2 charges on recall.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. 6,000 gold lead. It is still Luna that's top of the charts, and I will still say that, like, I feel a lot of this game comes down to how these Ice Blasts hit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if you connect on those Ice Blasts, it is going to destroy BB.
Recall coming in here. They're bringing the Storm.
And Yokum, again, maybe going to be the one that gets found and punished for this. So they jump in, find that Snapfire mechs, but no way to get out of that one.
Second recall brings in Psycho there with an amplified damage room, trying to give Talon a taste of their own medicine. An amplified Morphling. But they're probably just going to rotate into Roche with this, you would think. Because why not? Now, you know, Ponyo, of course. He's lurking. A little bit of some ancient apparition style, if you will. Back in the day, we used to have these AAs hiding all over the map, throwing these giant ice blasts. But Ponyo, I think, is just trying to live. There's the scan. Oh, he's going to chuck it.
Yeah.
Surely. He's an ancient apparition. You don't have a choice.
I mean, it would reveal where he's at, which would be kind of annoying.
I mean, I don't know. That takes a lot of guts to not do that. I'm impressed. He does have no TP.
Yeah, if he throws that out, I think he's dead. But
this is like Frogger trying to escape here right now.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, he's getting away. GPK shows for a second on this wave. The rest of the team coming in. And he's actually, that's the other thing, with this facet choice for the A, he actually can farm a little bit, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, always was a problem for the hero, so it does help out. But yeah, Morphling with a BKB, 9 seconds, with an Aegis for another 4 minutes.
They're gathered around here like they want to fight. This is an interesting decision if they do decide to defend the Tier 1. It doesn't look like it. So they are going to back out now.
So far this series, every time that BB team grows a lead and then tries to initiate a fight, things go kind of poorly for them.
It's true.
So they might hesitate a little bit here.
Very good at building the lead. Sometimes end up giving it away. And a regen rune for Storm.
Oh, well, okay, now you have to fight. You don't have a choice.
This looks pretty good for them. Now recalling, save, brings in Miero. Hunting, calls another. Finding one. Oh, they can't quite
There's
get
a lot
up
of
there.
heroes
Wait a minute,
here,
wait. Oh, he gets it! A blast immediately. There's the disruption. Now connecting onto 2. Mortimer's Kisses is out. Saika BKB is already used. How much damage do they have? Akashi right on top of them. They get the Doom now onto the Luna as they try and bring these heroes down and kill them off. Is it quite going to be enough through the Aegis? It will. But still, Luna will die. A 2 for 3 so far and might even end up losing more. Makoto turns to fight on a GPK. Miero goes in too. Now Saika onto Makoto, does have the Boundless Strike. Turn around with the hit, and now connection. Did they have enough to spear? It managed to connect onto GPK, but they don't have enough damage left in the tank.
And he just got his BKB as well on Makoto. Didn't have it for the engagement.
Could have made the difference. And so, BB team, with that Aegis, they take a good fight. Still showing some signs of life there for Talon, I would say.
Yeah, a lot of things went really right there, of course, for BB team. Like getting the Doom onto the Luna, they had to spend a lot of their initiation onto the Morphling, but then he gets disrupted and saved. So, I mean, starts out like you're like, oh, well, this could be a free kill, but there's the disruption right before the arena as well. So, you have your WS Mars here just spending a lot of time on the 2 supports, which is good, but Saika and Miero are up top on top of Akashi.
Right.
And that's going to be a problem. They lose the snap. Takes the Aegis, but then they lose Akashi, and then Makoto's here. He's battling it out, but imagine if he is like BKB, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe this second go here, he could actually get a kill or two. Because GBK kind of had nothing left in the tank.
Right, and almost a full heal with the Boundless, but didn't quite have enough to bring him down. Although it does look like they're grouping together now and trying to make another smoke play on the side of Talon. Likewise.
Yep. Arena's up, no Doom back yet.
30 seconds is a nice window here for them.
Can they find the vision for a good arena?
Oh, Makoto! Right onto him, jumps down, tries to find him. That Shadow Demon in some trouble. Toronto Tokyo, he's living a long time. Not long enough. Psych off to the side. They kill off the AA. He has buyback. Can they make anything work there?
Stun?
There's the jump forward. The stun in the arena combination. They connect and kill. GPK has to zip away. Miero might be in some trouble as they keep their eyes on him. Oh, good blink out.
That glimmer help there from Save. It might cost him his own life, but he gets Miero at a dodge.
And that's the most important one. So, Talon managed to take a solid fight there and take down the Morphling.
Makoto playing it a little bit risky there on this Monkey King, but he has to, right? He has to be the one who gets this vision for his team, and he did it really well. Second game in a row, he's doing an amazing job on this hero.
And I think this is going to be the real test this game of just how good of a carry is Luna, right?
Yeah.
Because right now, at 27 minutes, they have almost the same farm on the Morphling and the Luna. If you see these fights happen and Morphling has to like BKB and get blown up right at the beginning, granted there is still the AA in play, but there's going to be some interesting things to watch.
Dota Plus loves the late game carries. I mean, there's Morphling on one side, but the Luna, you know? It's Luna Inspector just can't say no. GBK's got that big control of the Aghanim Scepter you can see there, but all right, I gotta say, WS, there is something in that last fight that gives me the sign that this guy might be like a serious, amazing player in the future, because that Morphling, most important hero, right? Chain stunned up, probably gonna die, and he still does spear into arena. Did you notice that? He didn't do arena and then spear. He had the time to do it, but this guy is so cool under pressure, he still does the riskier one.
And GPK finds Makoto. Now they get the spear. Oh, he got interrupted. It takes it away. Toronto Tokyo, nice save there for the moment. Doom already used now onto Makoto and WS. He's in trouble. A blast will get thrown, but no follow-up. That's going to be a dead Monkey King. GPK jumps forward, wants to find him.
Oh, he BKBs.
BKB TP out, wants to escape, and will do just that.
I'm just putting no risk on that one, huh?
Right. So the thing that I feel like you're talking about there too with WS is like we already knew from the MMR, from all the rest of it, that this guy's a great player, but to be able to perform under pressure on land, that's a different dynamic.
Yeah, just not to let it like mess you up, right? Like he's trusting the muscle memory. He's doing his thing. He's not freaking out or panicking. But you know, after that great fight, BB team just come right back, get an important kill, waste a lot of spells on the side of Talon as well. Now, because like you can't just come back out here right now as Talon. I say that they're literally doing that. They have no arena, they have no BKB on this Luna, and they're just walking at him.
There's no doom. That's what they feel confident about. Yokum gets away for the moment. GPK wanting to chase him. Akashi is off to the side. And yeah, I mean, a little bit bold to make that move. Hold the WS. Wait a minute, he's got a blink dagger. Blinks up. They don't realize he gets away.
So sneaky.
He still doesn't have TP for another 20 seconds. Oh, jeez. I can't believe he got out of there.
You know, Toronto was just like, come on. Like,
yeah.
Who walks out there right then?
Did they expend anything else? Spirit Form, still Doom on cooldown for 30 seconds. There's no BKBs used. BKB about to be back up for Akashi. He's 9 seconds away from BKB, and it's going to be 8 seconds too late as they kill him off.
This recall. I mean, this is the power. Sure, you lose this burst damage that you can get from the Solar Bind, but you're bringing in two massive damaging heroes here. With the help of this Agnum Scepter on the Storm, you know, you can control multiple people, and then Saika just finishes them off here with this Daedalus, plus the Nemesis Curse.
I mean, Save had been my MVP so far for the series, and, you know, these calls that he's making of come join me now, I mean, unless they turn off disable help or whatever it is, he's going to keep making them in the right position. We'll see if it's going to be good enough. 10,000 gold lead for BetBoom. Right now, you take a look at this as well, and you start thinking about the way that the next couple of minutes work. If they can get a kill before Roche, suddenly Talon could get a pretty good control of this game, but otherwise BB are going to be completely all over the map.
Yeah, I imagine they'll be pretty cautious about going high ground though, you know, judging by how the series has gone. So I think Talon are going to get a chance to fully regroup, figure things out, and then like you're saying, yeah, it's going to be Roche time. And that's going to be in a minute and a half. We'll figure that out here. In terms of Roche fighting, what do we got here? I mean, we got the Monkey King, we got the kisses. I mean, they got the circles, right?
Oh, yeah.
All our Wukongs, all our arenas. We got the Ice Blast. That's pretty scary. Tons of AoE. But what BB Team have is they also have their own mobility between the Storm Spirit and the Morphling, so they're hard to lock down. They've got these saves. They also have this like big AoE heal that could be a factor if it's not being limited by the Ancient Apparition coming out from this Keeper of the Light. But BB Team, it's like the jump, right? I feel like they can just immediately blow up one hero and there's not much you can do. It's a little harder for Talon. They can do it with the Ice Path, but they still don't have this like great system unless WS manages to just hit the glorious spear, right?
Right.
Just harder.
Well, and the other big change you saw there just pop up for a second, Ponyo has a blink dagger.
Yeah, I love that on the AA.
Smoke up now, 5 on 5.
Just gotta hit it.
Head through, Vision, WS, first point of contact. They break the smoke with the Monkey King in the tree form. That was on Morph.
Saika still doesn't have Shard though on the Morphling.
He's got to be careful. Eyes up, Akashi shows. Now Yokum out front and center, the Doom, it's ready. They got it already, and now also the Shadow Demon ulti. He's going to TP away. Does he survive through it? I'm not so sure. WS throws it down. AA Blast did manage to connect off to the side. Is it going to be enough damage? Yes, Toronto Tokyo goes down, but 3 already dead, and Morph, he's managed to escape.
Yeah, I mean, you BKB TP back to the fountain, but it doesn't matter. GPK
still goes down.
Break glass in case of emergency. GPK Storm Spirit, it's here. Save on his legendary Coddle as well. They know this combo. The stacking they did, and just to put GPK up top in the net worth, like, this is the kind of strategy that probably won't work as well again, right? It's not like people don't understand that they're going to do this idea of like the Coddle and the Storm, but the extent to which they relied on the stacks and abused that, I don't think Talon were ready for.
No. Very clearly, they were not getting into position to come and contest those, and now you're in a situation where BB are walking up high ground. Roche is available. The question is, oh my god, those numbers are insane. Yeah, Toronto Tokyo more stacks than all of Talon combined. The big question mark has been, can they close out these games? Can they shut the door on Talon and not give them life and hope to get back into this matchup? And I think they're close to it here. Last game, it was 27,000 gold lead before Talon were able to come back into it. Will they be able to make some type of a comeback happen again, or are BB Team going to have the answer that they need? It feels like they're doing quite well right now.
They're now pinging the Roche pit. I mean, as Talon, you kind of have to assume there's no way you can contest this.
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, if they had have all immediately gone, they probably could have, but you would have just assumed that they would have been a lot faster on this, on the side of BB Team. And like, I mean, they're kind of thinking that right now too.
Yeah.
Kind of just taking a second, figuring out what's going on, because they don't have the best vision right now. But Talon are off. They're farming. They're doing their thing. And Psycho's getting Aegis.
So 34 minutes in, and an amplified damage rune has been the savior for them before.
Not again, surely.
See, it looks like it's going to be Makoto that takes it this time.
He's got his nullifier, just delivered as well. So these Glimmer Capes have been super annoying.
Well, and they've sort of made a nice job of like catching BB off guard with these like sort of unorthodox smokes, smoking in right as Aegis was claimed, and looks like they're going to do it again as they will head out across the map. Everybody from Radiant walking together now.
Yeah, 35 minutes is coming up, so the Wisdom Rune will be there. You could, in theory, try and find one person who hangs back for it. But they don't actually know exactly where they're at right now. They are very limited on vision. They don't see anything.
And the amplified damage is about to wear off.
Yokum has just consistently been caught first in these fights. He gets the ward up.
Saika is a little bit north from them.
Toronto Tokyo sees it with the gem. He gets jumped.
Jump, finding. Not's a great hero to get to start this fight.
The gem ends up on the top.
And now, AA Blast, he blinks in to kill him. AA is gone, but now Morphling, he's in trouble. Morphling dead. Makoto, BKB, going to use that ulti right away and TP out, and will indeed manage to escape. So they lose the Mars, the Snapfire, and the AA, but they did manage to bring through down that Aegis.
The fact that Gem landed up on the pillar is kind of ridiculous. I think that saved it for them. There was no opportunity for Talon to grab it. I guess they probably would have lost it anyway, let's be honest.
Yeah, everybody was dying there.
Yeah, anyone who was scooping that thing up was dead.
But another moment there where BB lose an Aegis.
Yeah, I mean, Talon, they just feel like the high ground fight's probably not going to go that well for them. Ideally, you're trying to find them out of position, because again, it's post-Aegis, so you're thinking they're not going to be all grouped up, but BB Team are just not allowing that to happen. All staying clumped up, and despite the immediate jump onto Toronto Tokyo, the fight still doesn't go well for them.
Shadow Demon illusions as Yokum. They get a ward down up on the high ground, force staff back away. And the Luna illusions starting to do the damage to the tier 3 tower themselves. As a refresher is now done for Doom. There are just so many issues right now in this game with Talon that they need to address. And it feels like unless you're catching like everybody in a Mars arena, you're not going to be able to address them all.
Yeah, but you know, there's a Scythe on WS, right? You know, we saw that last game. They had no right win in that game either.
It's true. You're not wrong. They also have to contend with Doom now muting, so no free TP away. Not that it mattered anyways previously.
Well, I think that's how Makoto just got out, didn't he? Was he not doomed? Oh yeah, he wasn't doomed. You're right. You're right. And then Akashi died. Yeah, true. Fair enough, Lyrical.
We'll see.
You win this time. Gem picked up your fun, yo.
I mean, we'll see. You never know. Toronto Tokyo deep wards. A couple of them down here on the south side.
How does he have so many stacks and he's still level 14?
That's a good question.
Level 15, there you go.
It's like back.
It's the 7 deaths, I suppose, you know. He's throwing the body in.
Oh, yeah. But the question is, are BB Team going to try and actually even make a move towards high ground? This is the thing, right? I feel like we keep on seeing these moments where they have such a big advantage, and then they kind of sit here and don't feel confident walking up high ground, which is understandable. It's really scary thinking about making this move, but then like around the Roche fight, maybe they end up losing the Aegis really quickly. Talon go all in, take it down, and then it buys this extra time where there's opportunities for Talon to pull it back in, which again, like, all this stuff feels like it makes sense. It's always like the correct move from BB team, but as we saw, there's also some more opportunities where mistakes can happen. It's a tough nut to crack.
Yeah, they're very close to some huge growth potential, though.
Oh, yeah.
Storm's almost 25. I think he just got his Lincolns delivered. Save almost has BKB. Oh, never mind. He went X.
Okay.
Okay, I could have sworn he was just building a BKB. All right, let's go. X time.
All they need is Doom on the right targets. If they can find these heroes out on the map, that is a Monkey King illusion.
The Coddle Eggs is such a good counter, though. If the BKBs are down, or like you just force them out in such a bad circumstance.
Waiting.
Nero going in pretty deep here.
Not finding anybody, not finding the targets that they want. Talon out on the map. Well, all of BB are together.
It is nighttime,
side.
so it's not the best time to go high ground as well, since Talon might have the edge on you, thanks to the Luna.
I mean, I also just, I can't help but feel like I'm looking at these buybacks. Nobody on Radiant has buyback.
That's fine. No one's ever lost a game to a Luna running down.
It's just, I want to feel more secure. I want some stability in my life.
Well, they're not going high ground, so
it's true.
You've got it.
You're not wrong. I'm seeing all of these things line up together, and it makes me worried about what happened last game.
Talon, on the other hand, they are farming those buybacks. Very close on snap.
You can see 21%.
That is crazy high for a 23K depth. Yes. I'm just going to say.
Yes.
That is very unusual.
Maybe they know it's BetBoom. I don't know.
You mean they know it's Talon? Positive commentator lyrical, okay? Don't let the facade fall down, okay? People still think you're really positive and wholesome, okay? You have an image to maintain.
That's true. 23-14 as across the map. It's the Hex that's online for WS.
Spirit of Suns fan.
This is another ward where they found some really good openings earlier for BB. Can they do it again? No, everybody is left now.
Almost 25 here for GPK. Slowly getting that up.
Smoke up. And save.
Dude, how long has he been there? Save's just been chilling down here. He's going to bring in a friend.
Makoto.
This.
Careful, careful. GPK.
Okay, more friends. Everybody, come on.
Everybody's here. They're definitely.
Oh, Ponyo. Oh, he gets the ward down.
Gets up there, pretends to be a ward for a moment himself on GPK. Do they see him? He comes down low ground, they'll see it. Still smoked up for just a little bit of time now, Ponyo.
The shard is there on Morphling too, so it's not guaranteed anymore. He needs the Ice Blast, 100%. That's really what it means.
They walk forward, they see one. They're waiting. BB team, are they going to step forward? They've been playing so safe this entire time. And Makoto shows for a moment. Jumps to the side. This ward advantage, if they wait long enough, the question is, will BB step forward? If they do...
I mean, they might get an instant rush spawn.
That's true.
Maybe they can force something here.
10 seconds. We'll find out what the timing is. Makoto, does he step into range? It's a battle of patience. Who is more patient with their movements? GPK, who wants that hard camp? Who wants it? There's an arcane rune to the side. Oh, does anybody want the hard camp? It's so nice right there. Ready for anybody to jump down and hit it.
Most stressed out hellbears you've ever seen.
Listen, this is it's called Death Throw on it, and well, oh man, they were all there. That was a very close moment.
Right, illusions coming through.
Dude, both teams are so afraid. It's elimination game. It's all coming down to this one series, potentially one fight, as BBU have built up such a huge advantage. They cannot throw it away at this point.
Buybacks, still an issue. Only Saika has buyback on BB team. If this turns into a Roche fight, even on Radiant side, they don't have that edge.
This is scary. And Makoto, he's wrapping around. Roche, it's 1 minute and 20 seconds away. How is it that it feels this even with a 24,000 gold lead? I mean, it really does come down to what is the initiation.
They end up denying the Arcane Rune. The Luna illusion.
Shout out to BB for being that patient in that moment. As Talon still hanging on here.
Radiant scanning, wondering if they're wrapping around on them right now. A little bit of a panic moment here.
The stress is high, dude. It's a very scary situation. And again, with hexes online, any one hero that gets taken out, they might not be able to get back into the fray. They almost have buyback on everybody for BB. Now the smoke. Shiva's Guard gets tons of vision for Miero if he can pop it in the midst of all of them.
He's so terrifying. I mean, he has Shiva's Guard, he's got BKB Blink. And there's still, there's no Lincolns to work with here.
They're going to go right over these wards. Gem.
They're just giving Yokum up.
They see it, jump forward, trying to go, immediately dead. Yokum's gone. Then they get the Doom onto the Mars. That is the fight that they needed. The buybacks already come from Yokum, but they lose Makoto too. That's 2 already dead. They're going to need more buybacks if they want to win this fight. Akashi, Force Staff, trying to get away. Manta backs out. GPK, he's in pretty far. Psycha right on top of him. Now the Force Staff come from Yokum. That's the buyback. So they force out a lot of buybacks. There is a Roche respawn. The dangerous part is Doom has already used both of them. Refresher was committed for that. Did it buy them a Roche? Talon, are you willing to come and fight this?
There's
it doesn't
no
look
way.
like it.
It's just too fast.
I mean, the rough situation.
They're going to try and fight
them
after with no BKBs.
No BKBs, no Doom. There's an opportunity, but can they get there in
Psycha
time?
Blinks up.
Can they get there in time? Psycha, he steps forward. No
there's no
AA
Ice
for
Blast.
7 seconds.
Yeah, you just can't kill the Morphling. It's impossible without the Ice Blast.
Double banner.
Perfect. If you play it too, it actually protects heroes as well.
There you go.
Just a fun fact. Yeah. Definitely real. Definitely try that in your games.
Doom is feeling like the X factor in this one. It was such a good late pick for them on BB.
Hero who, of course, you know, some teams were struggling with, but many teams still confidently grabbing him very early in the draft.
He blinks forward, gets back. Now he has a refresher too. They take out that ward that was just planted.
At a certain point, you know, they just have so many items, they can't manage them properly. Maybe that's the strategy Talon's going for here.
I mean, this is such an enormous lead at this point. This feels way harder than even last game at this stage. For Talon as BB want to close this game out. They have been on the edge for so long. And an opportunity now. Boundless kills the creep wave. As you can see, even further. Is that real? It didn't move. It's still 17%. What?
Just believes.
It believes in the Luna. I don't know if I believe anymore.
Maybe it's just AA.
That's a possibility too, yeah. Well, getting ready to walk up high ground, possibly.
Okay.
They certainly don't have to. You can just keep farming if you want. There's nothing that says
Forever.
you have to take the towers. He jumps forward. The building is dropping very quickly. Have the Hex available on the Morph. Still 3 minutes on the Aegis. That is going to be a
Ice Blast.
full set. Oh, okay. Did get clipped by it, but not really feeling like an easy go. With no Ice Blast now, they definitely can't make a move. I mean, you also have the refresher start on Storm. Holding this right now, like any fight, just feels so incredibly hard to deal with.
All right, does come up fast though. Only 13 more seconds, so Ice Blast returns. They're jumping.
Jump forward, find him immediately.
Nice Shadow Blade.
Backs away. Now the turn. There's the Wukongs. Gets pulled all the way back, and, well, he's going to drop.
Ice Blast is up.
Second
1 second.
round, Miro's to the side. They already get the Doom onto the Monkey King, and now trying to kill him off in time. They got the Frostbite onto GPK, but the damage doesn't feel quite enough, although it is for Miro. Wait a minute, maybe an opportunity here now they catch. Psycha, he backs out.
They tagged him with the Ice Blast. He couldn't stay and fight. They actually got him far enough back. Yeah, he dies in the well. Makoto will survive.
No Mars ready. So that is Aegis.
Yeah, the Doom's just too much. 1,400 pure damage from Doom.
Incredibly hard to deal with. And, I mean, he doesn't have Doom ready, there could be an argument to be made that with no Mars, you could think about just like a buyback and go, but you also don't have to make that move. Maybe you don't even need the buyback to go. You can just go. So that is a dead Luna, does have buyback. AA Blast. Ready if they want to make a move of it. Good blink out. Great reactions.
No coverage there as well from Save.
They needed a Boundless Strike at the same time. That would have been a nice catch onto the Morphling, but no luck. This BB team...
the creeps are back mid. I mean, Psycho's just going to go in.
He's there already. AA Blast connects. Now runs away, but he got what he came for. You get the connection for the moment. Now trying to chase forward. Both supports in trouble, and just like that, GBK takes him down. Makoto, he's in no man's land. No Doom, no problem. They destroy the Monkey King, dead for 2 minutes. And at this stage, there is so little left in the tank. They're just trying to hold on to a ranged Rax, but it feels like an impossibility. Everybody on BB has buybacks.
Doing every sneaky play they can think of. Hiding on the side, a Shadow Blade on the AA even.
I mean, you could just go in and die and buy back everybody. It's 100 seconds, no Monkey King.
And when you buy back, Call just says, come on back, it's okay. We got recall.
They're ready for it. BB making the move now.
Oh, everything's just there now. The Eggs on the Shadow Demon. A 48k lead here. They are buying for full success. They are not leaving anything up to chance this time. One last gasp here from Talon. A smoke behind with no Monkey King to help them.
Jumps forward. There's the catch. Arena is already down, trying to do what damage they can, but there is not a lot left in that tank. Yokum hitting away, although that's all of them already gone. That's 3 dead on the side. Yokum's going to be the 4th. Akasha, the last one left alive. This is going to be 1v10 if they want to take that fight, but GG is called. With that, Talon are eliminated. BB, they're moving on.
BB, they got what they needed.